Welcome back, y'all. We're back with another episode of OK Side Note with the girls. It's your girl D.
Foul.
And E. Okay, so this week for our side note scenarios, I have two of them. One of them is going to be like a real scenario that we're going to actually talk about, you know, and then like what you guys would do. The second one is so fucking foolish that there's actually no need for us to talk about like what each person would do because it's so foolish. It's obvious, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be
All right.
here.
So
You know.
your husband is dying. You are by his bedside. One day you come home to the hospital and find a woman in his room with two children, ages 4 and 7. He admits that this was his side chick and these are his kids with her. He admits to being unfaithful and that he was her primary source of income while living. Your husband passes away a few days later and never left anything to the woman or the kids in his will. You receive his $2.5 million life insurance policy. You live a comfortable life already. Would you give his additional family a portion of the money? And be honest, let's talk. Ooh, girl. Immediately when I saw additional family, that triggered me. But sorry, go ahead. What would y'all do?
I feel
Girl,
you know. But I feel like
4 and 7.
yeah, it's just like the kids are real new. But
Real
they're not new at the same time. Like, that's the thing. Like, they're about to hit 10.
Well, one of them's low-key old enough to start learning the ways of life.
Gotta get a job.
Children. Okay.
Fuck their kids. No, I'm kidding.
Because mama about to get
Yeah, your mama ain't getting a penny out of me. The kids are taken care of, but
you
like,
go to work. I don't know. Find another rich husband.
yeah, like I don't know, and that don't mean like I'm taking care of your kids. I'm putting y'all in the house.
No,
you already got one.
I think that's
Are you already living somewhere?
I would be willing to do at most. Again, for the kids, because I don't want to be. I can't have that on my conscience.
Yeah,
I would not be
it's literally just for the kids.
Yes,
yeah.
And only because they didn't
half of like the mortgage.
But only because they didn't actually be here. But I don't think that I have no relationship with the husband anymore because he's dead. And I mean, I will be sad, but it's also just like you're dead and. Honestly, there's no more relationship with you. Yeah, it's like there's no more relationship with you. So it's just like I'm only taking care of. I'm only like maybe I'll put money away for the kids. Like you hit 18 or whatever, you could get the money. That's your money. But just like we not about to have a relationship. Like you about to be coming to spend night at my house. Like
I'm also not paying half of the mortgage.
No, you're not.
I mean, like you
don't get anything out of me.
Right. Hopefully you have something set up beforehand where you have some type of experience. You can use that for your resume.
Hopefully.
Like,
if not, you started from zero, sweetie. I heard expenses hiring.
Ma'am, you knew about me, bitch. So what the fuck am I about to give you the decency for? Like, huh?
No.
Like, goodbye and good luck. I'm sorry.
I'm
your wife at the end of the day. Not that I'm like bragging about that because he's still trifling, but.
I'll probably put like, maybe like, how much is college? Like, I'll probably put like
college.
75,000. I feel it's all just expensive. It's like 30,000.
I was about to say, depending on what type.
Like,
I feel like a high end 100,000.
All right, I'll give them $100,000 each,
but that's,
and they can only hit it if if they go to college. I feel like if not, it needs to be a much diminished amount. Like we need to see some paperwork, and then I'll sign it over and be like, all right.
If they don't go to college, you're not getting $100,000
because the money isn't going to you when you go to college. So it's not like I'm taking anything away from you.
And it's just like, what you gonna do with that money?
That's insane. Mama ain't getting the motherfucking cent off.
Mama ain't getting a dime.
Mama better pray that I don't whoop her ass every time I see her. That's all
I'm
I
gonna say. Okay, she gonna get her ass whooped.
The thing is, I shouldn't see her. After that nigga died.
Yeah, I'm setting.
I ain't telling you about the funeral. I don't know who is, and you better not have no connections to my family or my friends.
You better dip
out the kids could show up.
You better dip out the back.
The kids could show up, but why would you come to the
kids?
funeral?
I forgot about
dip out the back and wait in the car for them after the fucking.
Girl, you better drop them off.
Do not show your face over here.
I'm sorry, because security. Thank you. Check that hoe, not me. I don't know.
But shit, she may be the one at the funeral because I don't know who gonna be doing it.
Honestly,
I'm not planning you a funeral.
I'm gonna be up there. I'm gonna be up there and letting the family know. The family done fucked my husband.
Girl, honestly, I might have to say some shit like, and I don't know if y'all know, but this is his other family right here.
Yes.
And 2 kids, age 4
on, kids.
and 7.
Get on stage.
And Elba.
Don't they look just like your bitch.
This second one.
Ooh, you died on me?
Dated an older man for like 6 months. His wife passed last year. He had her pics in his house and it made her feel uncomfortable, so she left. She came by again unannounced and the wife was there alive. There was a huge fight. He says he has Alzheimer's and doesn't remember me. She's pregnant, and then she ends it with help.
Wait.
Bitch.
The girl, not the wife is pregnant, but the one who's uncomfortable, so she left is pregnant.
Yes. The side girl.
I don't know. Let me pick my mouth up. I'm sorry.
And she's pregnant by the guy who has Alzheimer's.
Mm-hmm.
Does he really have it?
Of course
Absolutely not.
Okay.
He does not have Alzheimer's. He lied to her.
Lie.
So when they were dating, he told her
His
his wife died last year.
The wife,
She popped up unannounced.
Alive.
She didn't. First of all, she didn't like the fact that he had pictures of the wife and him, all up in the house or whatever. So she left. She came back, popped up unannounced, saw that the wife was alive, well, dandy, chilling on the motherfucking couch. There was a huge fight. She's pregnant, and she ends it with help. That's part that really killed me.
Help.
There's
help,
a
period. Like.
There's no help. You know where to go, and you know what to do.
You know what to do. There's nothing like, what help do you need? Like, girl, I'm sorry, but you gotta go. You do not need that demon in your life. Like, you know what?
Bofo, no, get it.
Like, what?
This is a call. No, but yeah, I know that's sounding real.
It'll probably be so hard to really have to swallow your tongue and not try to talk about it or whatever. But girl, just you really don't need him in your life. If you really try to persuade him this is your child, he's just gonna sit with the lie even more. And what type of nigga is that to, number one, lie about a dead wife? And number two, lie and say you have Alzheimer's. How old are you? You're 37. You don't have Alzheimer's. And you don't have early set either. You're just a liar.
You know what? Honestly, you better hope that God don't give it to you. Because honestly, the way I see this situation is, God came in and showed me favor yet again. Even though in the midst of the hour, I thought I was down and out. This man had played me. No, like you said, I can go right to where I know I can to get this situation taken care of.
Because that ain't right.
Because, and leave y'all to have each other. If you want to stay married to that fool, then go on, Mabel, but I am not.
I can't even believe that. There's niggas really out there, making lies up that hard. All for some pussy. That's scary. That seems like is that in the DSM? Girl, because that seems like a mental disorder.
Why did that just remind me of that tweet we saw this week when they said half of the men aren't showering or something to that degree? Wait a minute. Why is that
damn.
Again,
I wish I could find it. I ain't finna take time to do that, but it was
something silly.
Insane.
It was something the bar was low.
Yeah, it was
80%.
It was 50% of men already got it because they shower.
Yeah. And that was it. The rest of us actually shower every day or something I don't know.
Y'all don't shower?
Literally, we're finding out things that I don't want to know. But also,
I don't want to know.
I don't
because if you're not showering, that's an issue. But anyway.
I can't find it, but yeah.
Nonetheless, foolery.
Foolery. Crazy girl. That shit was really crazy.
Speaking of a foolery from this week, or Portia, that's the ultimate foolery in my opinion. I just can't even believe that she has the audacity to be on the Instagram internet live.
She's
flaunting this relationship.
About it, right?
She's standing in
ain't
truth.
nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong. You can really lie all you want and say that old girl wasn't your friend, but even if y'all were acquaintances, because I saw something, I don't keep up with the Housewives shows, but I saw something that said that old girl came on the show before, and you know how they be putting their names. I think you told me this, Shay. You know how they put their names and then underneath it it'll say how they're really attached to that person, and it literally said Portia's friend. So I'm just you guys were acquaintances. You got on the show. I think they were in Portia's house together.
Yeah, if you are in
1 month on top of it, even if y'all were acquaintances, it's just
the ink ain't even dried, boo.
Not even that. It's still too close for comfort. Once, even if we're just and I don't want to say co-workers because they're different type of co-workers. They see each other far more, not often than other co-workers, but the nights are late. They're going, it's more intimate. It's just like, I don't know. Co-workers, we're way too close for comfort. You've been around my man. You've been around my man.
You know my man.
You've seen me happy over my man. You've seen me and my man go through some things, and you really decided to, like, literally jump on that before the ink even dried. It's just like, you're really trifling.
You're really trifling, and then like really flaunting it, like rings all out. I'm really getting engaged.
And that's what, like, I mean, I guess standing your shit, but it's just like, the fact that like you are on social as if like there's not anything wrong with your behavior is insane. It's just like, okay, standing it, but you know you wrong.
You know you're wrong.
So don't be all on Instagram.
Yeah.
Don't be all on
That's
Instagram.
really what it is.
Don't be all on Instagram.
Be respectful at the very least, like you said. I mean, this divorce has also just happened, so I mean, as trifling as I think you are, at least have some respect for the fact that she's a woman. You
still need to have boundaries within you carrying out the whole, like, I don't give a fuck what people have to say, you know, or like I'm doing me, you know, like there's still a right or wrong within that.
Yeah, like you can't just be operating literally just how you feel.
Right.
Like, too much of this, like that.
Overkill
business
it's
really
overkill.
Yeah, but they really emphasize that on like all the shows, and it's not just her, but especially with this situation. Like this ultimate, well, it's making me happy. Like, you hurt a lot of people though for your happiness. Yeah. It really reminds me of AirFizzo in April, because that was some real bullshit.
I fucking hate that.
Good Lotion.
I hate AirFizzo and I hate this.
And next.
But no, I feel like it really sucks, but I feel like being a celebrity, you should just know better to like take certain things. Like, you know, like your life is a lot more micromanaged. Or like micro looked at. I guess that's just like, you should just, she foul nonetheless.
She's so foul.
I think I saw something too that Dennis and Portia's new fiance were friends, or like are cool. Like, she posted a picture of all of them, or video of all of them together, like smoking a cigar. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, why are we so cool about this? Like, how long actually, I don't know how long Portia and her ex haven't been together. But, I don't know. Yeah. It's just boo-boo.
Bless you.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's very strange. Very strange.
She knows. Mm-hmm. And if she didn't, she do now. Because everybody has let her the fuck know.
Literally, and she tried to be strong Britney and tried to say that she was laughing at the comments and what people had to say, but it's just like, I know you weren't. I know a lot of this was hitting home, as it should have been, because we definitely were talking about you, not laughing with you at all. I wasn't laughing with you. That's some trifling shit.
It's really some trifling shit. Like, I can't even believe it.
Girl.
On another trifling note in the media this week. Or was this week? I think so. JT, again, just flaunting foolishness online. Like,
foolishness online.
Basically, what did she tweet? Like, I just missed this meeting. I'm just sitting here missing this meeting that Carisha asked me to take for the team. Like,
you been in jail for how many times? You ain't ready to take all the meetings?
Why did you really sit up there and tweet about it like that was like,
that's not something
like that's not a big deal. And like you said, Carisha was really out here holding it down for you while you were in jail.
And you can't take a meeting and be on time for something that I'm sure probably, I mean, let me not, because she probably made it seem like it was more than that. But just like, if it was like a little Skype meeting or something, it's just like,
girl, if it was a meeting on the computer,
it's also just like what you was doing.
What were you doing that was better than the bag?
She was probably with Uzi.
What mattered more than my bag? Fuck yours. My bag.
Fuck your bag. If I was Carisha, I would have dig a hole in her ass. Like,
I was about to say, but I feel like that she doesn't really have that mindset about like the my bag. You know, she's all about Uzi right now. I feel like
for artists, like for rappers, like I guess I will say for artists like JT, I feel like they really take this as like, you know, I love the lifestyle and I love what this affords me, and I'm having fun. And I feel like you should be able to have fun in that type of a career, but also, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like, we should still have a level of professionalism. Like, this is still a job.
Yeah. And
more than a job, because a job is just over broke, it's a career for you. Like, realistically, you're not about to switch this out as if it's a little retail job or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like y'all said, get it together. Yeah. You have no excuses. Literally none.
She had a taste of the good life.
And if it was something serious, I feel like you wouldn't be tweeting about the fact, or again, boasting about the fact that you're missing a meeting. Like, I just feel like it was something childish. Maybe you were with Uzi.
Probably. And honestly, if it was really Zoom or some shit, why are we taking it back to 2011? Skype.
Okay. Oh my god, Ubu. Yeah. Oh my god, that was literally my fucking shit. I had like a whole like fucking folder on Facebook of like Ubu calls.
Yeah. Me and the homegirl Natalie, we used to go on Ubu all the time, literally. Just the two of us just being dumb.
Just being dumb. But yeah, that was very unprofessional and very distasteful. And had I been Carisha, my name's Carisha and it's nice to meet you. I would have to see JT. I would have to see JT about that.
This is Carisha Diamante, though. Ask about her.
Carisha Brownlee.
I didn't say it. Young Miami.
Oh, sorry. Don't get me in the streets.
Okay.
What's his name? Young Mafia on me.
Young Mafia 808?
Wait a minute. Southside?
Josh.
I was about to say, that's what I know him as. That's what I know him as.
Josh.
That would be so over me. I'd be like, Josh, did you see what Josh said to Uzi? Did you see what Josh said to Uzi? Who's Josh? Young Miami's baby daddy. Like, because I just love that that's really his name.
Yeah.
I was like all right, I love it.
Yeah, I know something like, yeah, he does look like a Josh. Josh either gives me like
the either white or the light skin vibes.
I was like, either white. I don't want to say light skin because you know how they be, but it's giving me like light skin rowdy.
Yeah.
That's a lot. And what is he? All right,
light skin rowdy. He's light skin rowdy.
Mama knows. Mama knows best. What you got to say?
So weak.
Not a damn thing.
What else happened this week?
Nikki.
Oh.
Nikki.
Dropping that.
Dropped in.
Re-dropping and then adding some fire.
Re-dropping and adding
Thank you.
fire.
Because honestly, I saw a tweet that someone said, thank God, I'm tired of going on YouTube and looking up
Boss ass bitch, itty bitty piggy.
Girl.
Like,
girl, please. We down.
Like, finally, we get to play it.
I
right here.
converted that on over.
Oh yeah, I have my phone already, of course. Yeah,
I had on music.
Literally,
Shiny Rack all that.
Apple Music. People, where did you get this at? Oh.
And Tidal actually has like and they have like this guy who has it, but nonetheless, she dropped some fire.
She did.
Re-dropped her fire and then added some fire. Seeing Green,
but Nicki Drake,
iconic. Legendary. She's legendary. She's everything. I just need to
this is Drake's wife
go ahead over to like Drake.
Here she goes.
Really, like, I love him. Like, he just makes me so happy. I wish I knew him. Like, I just want to smell him. Like, I just want to see him.
And she ain't new to this. She's true to this. Like,
but it's really his verse on Seeing Green for me. Like, he body. Like,
okay. Let's calm down a little bit.
Ooh.
He did, like, the boys and the girls.
I just want to say, again, like I told you, he said, y'all boys still getting on the song with Onika Mirage and still dying. But I want y'all to know he did not mean himself. He was talking very much about y'all.
Oh, when he said y'all, he said y'all, not us.
Not me, not we.
Because he got on that and he bodied.
Girl.
He did what he needed to do.
It's
literally...
It makes me excited to hear music.
And it was good having them back. Yeah.
Yes.
Having like the three of them back. Like,
yes.
Give it to us. I also fucking love listening to Chirac too. Like, I wish
I'm a
she
bad
rapped
bitch
like
and I
that.
fuck good.
Okay, I don't love nobody but my mama, sister. Excuse me, my gunna Nikki.
That's that, and he ought to love Nikki for putting him on like that.
He should.
He ought to.
He ought to.
And I wish he sounded like that all of the time. I mean, I definitely don't
likes to
listen
chase
him
the
to
beat.
see.
He does.
And I hate it.
Yeah.
Like the few times that he'll like randomly come up like on Tidal, because you know how Tidal does that, like next song. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I look, G Herbo. Like, it's garbage.
Every once in a while he'll do something cool with it, but for the most part, it's just
it's
like
a lot
not
of
on
fishing.
every song.
I feel like let's say he has 15 tracks. There's probably like 2, 3 where he's not chasing it, as you say. And he probably I don't know why he said
he's not chasing it.
As I say. As the young folks say.
I don't know why I hit you with that, but I like him on this one. And this one
that was it.
Yeah. I don't listen to her, so.
I was about to say, I don't either. He's come up a few times for me, and again, it's like.
She said, Nikki.
Oh, shit. And again, I don't know why it just brought me back to Nikki. Monster. I know that wasn't on this mixtape at all, but it's just like, she was really in her bag and her carrying to really bringing you bitches up, helping you, teaching you bitches, paving the way. And this is the thanks I get for putting you bitches on. Is it my fault that all of you bitches...
Okay,
and that line is now I'm gonna wrap your coffin. What about Nikki? She just mad because you took the spot.
Where she just mad because I took the spot?
Well, bitch, if you ain't shit, they get off the pot. I got some niggas that are ripping that off your top.
I did a mumbling.
Shit.
Sorry. Nikki, we just want you to know and we also want the 15 team. Because Nikki said that a while ago. She said something about dropping a 5th album when she decided to get...
Girl, please give it to us. Like,
give it to us.
I know they didn't give you your flowers last album.
Yeah.
I know they had you so fucked up. They honestly had you fucked up the last, 4 years. And now I see people slowly trying to hop back onto the Nikki train.
That
and
is
it's
really
just
been giving me
y'all niggas are really some followers. Because what changed? Like,
now,
she's always been the motherfucking goat.
Again, I will say,
you niggas disgust me.
because I've stood by it and I said it when it was going on. You might not have liked what she said, or excuse me, you might not like the way she said things a couple of years ago, but everything she said has come out to be true. From what as far as Billboard, as far as people making up things or claiming that they don't fuck with her because their label put pressure on them. It's just like, I don't know. Y'all sit with that though, because y'all really had this bitch fucked up talking about she's bitter, she's this, she's washed. Really?
Your fave is washed. Shut up.
And that's the tea. It's piping.
It's piping fucking hard. Like,
it's pipiana.
And then the ambiance.
I'm fucking dead. That's the ambiance.
For real. Girl. Okay, something else that happened this week that random, and a sadder note. But Tank is going deaf. And I think he said both ears. I think he said randomly he still doesn't know what it is, but doctors are running tests. Mm-hmm. But I think he said it was his right ear first. That's almost.
I think that was
gone.
yeah.
Oh, it is
I
now?
think it's completely gone.
And
then he has the other one is going out as well.
That's so scary.
But even if they find out what's going on, they probably can't reverse that, right? They'll just figure out
Well, I'm wondering, it could be a brain tumor thing.
I mean, regardless, it's definitely good to find out what.
And I say that with all of my medical expertise from Grey's Anatomy. So,
okay,
I've trained at every show.
One of Epi.
God, please get her. Oh my God.
Boki, where you at?
I'm so dead. But yeah, that's really sad. It's just really crazy, being able to hear all these years and then just to not be able to hear anymore and have to really pick up
and I feel like it's more than just not hearing. I mean, that too especially, but for somebody that uses hearing so much in their career and everything that they do, because Tank seems like one of those people when he does his little singing on Instagram. I just feel like, oh, you just love it, and I love it for you.
He also gives me vibes of being a vocal teacher. What are they called?
Vocal coach.
Yeah, he also gives me vibes of that. He would do that, or he currently does do it. just like sitting at his piano.
Yeah.
Hitting Stevie.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yapes.
Wrong one.
Yapes.
Yeah.
Also, in other news, the CDC said masks no more if you're vaccinated, in or out. I think California still is like, nah, but
yeah, we're pretty cautious.
most of the states,
I feel like, yeah.
The other states
doing that shit.
Florida been laughing at us every time we went around in Miami. Where are you guys from?
Yeah, they definitely knew we were from California. But I feel like I'm gonna still wear my mask within like reason. I feel like it probably won't be as hardcore just because I am vaccinated. But if I don't feel the vibe, then I would definitely wear the mask.
Yeah.
Translation: if there's too many of y'all mouth breathing,
mask on.
Yeah, we're.
And I feel that. I feel like we have. Well, at least when I say we, I mean us three, because we talked about this. We definitely are going to have to like fade our way into not wearing a mask or fading out a mask.
Yeah.
You know, like completely, because there's been so much. On top of it being recognized as like the new way to make us safe, there's also, I feel like, emotional components that get attached to that shit too. And then now it's just like having my mask off, I'm just like, ooh, there's a lot of y'all in the 6 feet.
Yeah.
Let's keep it.
Oh yeah, literally.
keep it on still.
Like there's so many times I have to be like, well, damn, like can you back up like 6 feet?
Yeah, I am
please?
Texting him like you're all up in my phone.
Please.
I also feel like the masks in the airport should be mandatory. Too many of y'all be flying with sicknesses regardless.
Yeah.
So at least keep us protected, because y'all really don't be giving them. And I'm like,
wait, speaking of airlines, did y'all see that supposedly certain airlines are going to start weighing people because they're saying they're like fat people aboard?
I saw that.
And then somebody gonna say the new CEO of airlines, and it was, oh boy, why did I get me?
He hated Jill, and I was so happy. I felt every inch of that when she hit him upside the head with that bottle.
Fuck him in his mean ass. He's literally the meanest nigga ever. Like,
God forgive me. Father, forgive me.
Oh my God, you so out of pocket.
Father did not. Okay,
he ain't even get
for him.
Not you, but oh boy.
Oh,
okay. Did not forgive him.
Fallon was ready to throw me.
She was.
I mean, this ain't gonna say, well, that's why he got cancer. Like,
wait, in real life he got cancer?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
She must not have watched the third.
I must not have watched what?
The third
one.
He got cancer in the third one, and
I don't remember. Girl, you know my memory. I'd probably watch it. The third one's when Janet Jackson went crazy.
And she left her man.
And she was like,
and he was doing the bending.
And he died too, didn't he?
Damn.
People died. Oh, so maybe what's his name died in the second one? Because, yeah, that's when Jill and her man were going through it.
I don't know why
I don't
remember
remember.
that.
Because I remember he thought, oh, you're keeping secrets. You're seeing him again? Are you cheating on me? And then she was like, no, he has cancer. I should have told you.
Okay, yeah.
And I don't know why. That's one of those situations where, like,
another scenario, like, I'm not by your side. You not only, like, I understand we were married and there once was love shared, and maybe you don't have nobody by your side, but bitch, you were mean. Like,
girl, and if so,
you were mean. Like, you were so mean to
me. At the airport after they made jokes about alluded to me being too big to fly, left me at the airport to drive how many hours in the snow?
And you flew with your
with
side.
another bitch.
You flew with your side.
And
AKA my friend, Portia.
What did he say she was? Her secretary or something?
Yeah, some bullshit.
Like,
no,
what
they
the
were
fuck
friends.
does that bitch need to be there? Why does she need to be there?
Jill and her were friends. That's why she was on the trip, which continuously
sorry.
I remember thinking, even as a kid, I know.
That's nasty.
Insight. This has to be a movie. There's no way a black woman would say, we're friends, you're staying on this airplane while my man is kicking me up and telling me, no, it's okay, I'll stay with her. What do you mean?
Girl.
We would have been getting off the airplane all right, but it wouldn't have just been me.
What they needed to do was give us a Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Yeah, I'll come back for your ass.
2 miscarriages
let me see them bubbles.
I'm sorry. That used to be my scene, top to bottom. The 7th grade-year-old me saying that shit like I lost. Exactly. Why? But
like she was out here fucking losing kids.
Girl,
I can
like
just see her in front of
me.
I can see her in front of the TV with her hand on her head. And her feet.
Here's this girl. I've gotten all the placements, body language, dead. I was in it, okay? Tyler, I'm ready.
Not Tyler, I'm ready.
No, I'm not. He makes too much messy shit. Like, the shit he makes now.
Girl. My mom watches one of the shows, Sisters, Girlfriend.
I feel like that's the one that be having all those messy ass scenarios. We need to start reading off some of the shit from there.
My mom said she'd be over it because not one of them has like a good thing consistently going. Like in terms of men. Like everyone is in some like messy fucked up situations.
Tyler loves that for us. He loves us to be broken down and out.
Like nigga, what?
Men never do them right. It's just like, I mean, there's a select few, a niche few.
A niche. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was pretty much it for the hot tops.
For the hot tops. I fucking love hot tops. Yes, on some other news. So, I was on Instagram scrolling one day, just watching people's stories as I do. And I was watching some stories, and this guy's story really just stood out to me because he has said, like, girls... I don't know the initial post. It was something along the lines of, like, I can't fuck with a girl who always sticks the middle finger up. It's very telling. So, like, somebody that loves putting up the middle finger, I had to inquire about, literally, what does it tell? Like, let me know. So, I'm like, what does this tell? Like, what type of woman, like, constantly? He's trying to, like, not get into it. Like, well, just my experiences. I'm just like, I'm not trying to change your mind. Like, I just want to know what type of woman you think this holds. Like, what type of woman that sticks up the middle finger, like, what type of personality traits does she hold? Or, like, what type of person you think she is?
Right.
Basically, she doesn't love herself.
Drama mama. He is a drama king.
She doesn't love herself. She doesn't has any standards, any morals. She doesn't hold herself to any, like, high standard in life. And she's just wild. She's really reckless, and basically she doesn't love herself, to sum it up.
Off of a gesture.
Off of a gesture. Sticking your middle finger up.
Off of a gesture. Like a middle finger.
A middle finger had the boys
going by, or whatever Beyonce said, because I don't know what type of shit
going crazy.
I don't understand. I don't
that.
understand that. I feel like there has to be something else. Like this is obviously very personal, and some ex-girlfriend or maybe two in a row, like
definitely, like you said,
ended up
personally
so fucked up because
it's definitely a personal situation, and like you said, it's probably out of, and not to say like these are his numbers, but out of like 4, it probably was 3 girls who stuck up the middle finger and had like.
It's probably 2. You're giving them too much credit because it really don't be like a bunch of situations. It'd be like one real bad one, and then that's like it speaks for every woman moving forward.
Yes and no. I agree with that statement wholeheartedly, but I also feel like people, they don't understand that once you do something once or twice, like that's kind of like the habit of like what you pick up in the people that you attract. So it's just like I wouldn't be surprised if he attracted 3 girls that did that. But nevertheless, literally, it was just really mind blowing because that is just like, how does one lack self-respect because they throw up the middle finger? Like,
what
how
does
does
like how do they relate?
I'm curious what other acts or gestures he like would fit in that same category as well, because I feel like that that can be
Corvette.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Go to hell.
Damn. Ooh.
That can't be the only common thing between the 3 girlfriends. I mean, we're obviously making this 3 girlfriend thing up, but we're here now. So that can't be the only common thing among these 3 girls. There has to be some other shit, because if it's only that, I mean, I guess that would explain why you have it. It describes so many. I mean, it means so many things for that person.
I feel like those are just the people that he's dealing with definitely could have some problems. And could not like problems like that, but they could be feisty or like lack self respect our self-esteem, whatever the fact.
Yeah.
But I still don't. I think he's probably just making up the whole. Like, maybe they just enjoy putting up the middle finger, so he associated the two. Because there's really no correlation from putting up a middle finger and those things. Like, there's correlation to maybe like childhood issues, childhood trauma,
experiences.
Exactly, but literally putting up a middle finger,
make it make
behavior.
Because really, I mean,
those two behaviors are very independent.
I don't understand it.
I don't understand it at all.
I want to understand it
and
too.
honestly,
he's also probably very judgmental.
And very judgmental, but just say makes you uncomfortable. Like, it doesn't need to be.
Yeah, I
wrong.
think that's what people don't like to do in situations. They love to point the finger at someone else, and it's just like, point the finger back at yourself and dig on why it makes you feel some type of way. Like, wonder why that is triggering for you.
Yeah.
And then you could go about your day, and you don't have to deal with those certain type of women anymore, but you can also go on to see, like, why that really does trigger you.
Yeah, and I agree. Like you said, it's not to say that person didn't contribute in some type of way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you said, maybe they did have a little going on, but also you were complicit in it because you picked up this same type of woman three times.
I'm weak
there
because
we go. Three.
I'm weak because we have no idea.
We don't. But shit, you want to comment down below and let us know? You know who you are. Let us know.
Oh my
God. The audience wants to know.
And we are the audience currently.
We sure are.
We are the audience, and we want to know. Like, Stat, help us out.
Girl, and you know what's funny is I'm sure he probably has a favorite little toxic masculinity song that he loves to fucking bump his gums to, but he don't think of himself that way.
No.
He don't think of himself that way.
No, he don't.
He probably treated bitches all type of crazy. Actually, I won't even say that, but you probably do some, like, low down
nigga shit. Some nigga shit. You do some nigga shit. At whatever level it is.
At whatever level. At whatever
you do
frequency.
some nigga shit.
You still doing it.
Yeah.
And we want to know what you think about yourself then. But anyway.
We know what they think.
They're not.
It's like, I'm sorry. It's just like, I don't want to generalize like he did, but it's just like the reason why.
Call him one. Go on, sis. Call him one. I'm listening.
Go ahead. Oh, Halloween.
I was really just gonna say that
I'm sorry, I didn't take you out of that moment.
The reason our men are sick is because they're narcissistic.
Girl,
you better quit.
Another person.
But yeah, they are sorry to take us.
That was a side note.
I was gonna say.
I don't know where we went. We went through
I was
a few
gonna
valleys
stay
and
back
rivers.
on the toxic masculinity song, and it's kind of sick to transition into this because we talk about old boy, what type of person makes him.
Yeah.
But sickly, I feel like all women definitely have a favorite toxic masculinity song that they find themselves knowing all the lyrics to, and they be thinking like, this is really awful that I'm singing this. Bitches ain't shit, but hoes are shit.
That is Aaron's motherfucking shit.
I got a bitch named Keisha.
Okay, ain't no fun.
Ain't no
fun.
Shit.
Girl.
Anything from Sugar Free. Listen to Sugar Free, and I'm just like going up, and I'm rapping along, and I just be like, "Oh, you haters!" Like he really be like, he's a pimp in the true sense. Like he really feels like if you got a pussy, you should never open your mouth to say anything other than yes, daddy. Like he's insane. He's insane. But I love Sugar Free.
Like
I'm scared for the girls he dealt with.
Girl, you better be.
My number one every time, especially around this time of the year, summertime when it comes out, or when June hits, I should say. You know what? Thug 'em, love 'em, fuck 'em, need 'em, but I don't fucking beat 'em.
She loves her some Jay.
She loves her some Jay-Z. She's Beyonce. Yeah, I love me some Jay-Z.
I don't like what he got on his head, though.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. that shit that he has on his head is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a fan of him. I'm not a fan.
That's Cole. Let's throw him in there. Wayne.
J. Cole. I'm sorry. J. Cole. And I know Wayne is Baby Zero.
His dreads are hanging on by
Wayne is Baby Zero.
Baby Zero.
But J. Cole really is worse than Z to me. Like, J. Cole's dreads suck so bad. I just saw a picture of him and I literally wanted to hurl.
Let's
like, but I think it's also his teeth for me too.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, when you say that he's below Jay-Z, do you mean in hair or in looks or all together?
Culminating?
I don't know.
Factors. I just, you know what I will say, it looks better now that it's longer, because this, I can't.
Go look at his new album shit.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Fallon is so perturbed and...
Well, speaking of hair, well, not hair, but like gross things. Oh my god.
Gross things. I'm scared for what you're about to say.
And it's also his mouth that is a permanent frown. But J. Cole, we love you.
We love you, J. Cole. What's some of the shallowest reasons you would not date a person?
Like a dating requirement?
Girl, remember back in the day?
Oh my god.
I was just about to say the green,
the Android?
Aaron and Fallon both. They used to really be like,
oh my god, I used to.
What's wrong?
Sorry.
Somebody I was talking to had an Android, and literally the whole time we would text, maybe like once a week, I dead ass would be like, "Are you getting an iPhone? Like, when are you getting an iPhone? Like, are you gonna get an iPhone? Like, get an iPhone, please get an iPhone. Like, iPhone better is better."
I feel like
iPhone.
one that I hear constantly that always blows my mind, and I recently discovered why, is that women our age at least don't want to fuck with a bald man. Like, that blows my mind every time. Or that, as far as like a shallow dating requirement, what's this face?
Why are you bald?
Why are you bald at 20-ish?
5. I'm 25. Okay. So why are you bald?
Wait, I feel like I don't even... Two things. Number one, I feel like I don't ever really even see bald niggas, young bald niggas.
I've only seen one young bald nigga.
Number two, I feel like because we don't really see young bald niggas, I don't hear girls be like, I would never date a bald nigga, because I feel like they don't even cross our mind.
The thing is, I don't want you bald, and I don't want you with hair. The hair is why we're here in the first place. Like, I've done it, I don't want to do it again. I hate hair on men. Like, please just stick to the fade. Stick to the fade or stick to the waves.
It is just so
some are fine with dreads. The most I feel like I could do, me personally, again being a little shallow, I can do the swaggy P. That is as far as I'm really willing to go. And I know it's really like, I can't really tell a nigga to do his hair because I wish a nigga would tell me to do with my hair. But it's also just like, oh my god, give up the hair, please. Like, I'm not a fan. I don't like the braids.
The worst phase is like that first
Ew. No.
I am terrified.
You must
that tells me
one of one things. Literally.
It's really nasty.
One thing. You really want these dreads because there's no way you would put yourself through that bullshit. That is just... No. And I wish you could get like a lace front from men. I just already started off somewhere.
I don't even really like it.
No, not the dread Swaggy P has. When he has
men are getting lace fronts though now.
The bushed out hair, not the bushed out hair, but like the hair that grew and then he has the little comb. Like, that's kind of like the furthest.
I saw that. Equal opportunity. Whatever. Like,
you know, don't let your... I don't want to see your lace.
And I don't want to,
because y'all love talking about bitches and their lace. I don't want to see your lace. And don't let that bitch fall off in front of me.
So you could really date a man that...
We didn't say all that. I mean,
Wait a minute. You're a fool. She said, don't let that bitch fall off in front of me. Okay, we had dinner.
Basically, she said, don't let me know.
Don't let me know.
So if you find out, like, you happen to stay the night for the first time and you happen to see some wig glue...
Oh,
you press him about
you're hiding it. That's the thing.
Oh,
like,
you want him to hide
when you're coming... Like, I know I'm not tripping on you, but don't let me know. Because then I'm just going to be like...
Conceal.
Yeah. Bruh, that's strange.
But then what happens is, like, this is really, like, the one and y'all about to get married. Like,
again, it's so shallow. Can you be the one for me?
Like,
you got a lace front. So, okay.
You would.
Lace front,
I feel
bald.
like it would
Which
be.
would you rather?
Wait, hold on. Because I really feel like it would be the same type of shock as if your husband were to be gay.
If he had a lace front.
If he turned to have a lace front. I feel like it would be the same type of reaction. It wouldn't be as long. I feel like the gay one would be
my
wig.
Like, he's gonna blow my wig off. Like, if I see my nigga with a lace front, both our
we
wigs
both gonna
cut
be
off.
topless. Like,
Foot to the roof, foot to the ceiling with my roof, missing, bitch. Like, are you kidding me? Nah. If I found out, I mean, bald or lace front, that's hard. Cause you both. Cause you're both.
I mean, he could still be holding on to something underneath that. I mean, they do though. That's why I'm saying men will. Women most of the
So it's a lose-lose. It's either you're bald or you are bald sometimes, and then you wear hair.
I think like I wouldn't mind like I wouldn't mind like an older bald nigga. Like, not that I would go like looking for it or nothing like that. But
I just don't want you to be my age and bald.
Oh, okay, yeah, that I feel 1000%.
But I also just feel like, at what age are you bald? Like,
I mean,
again,
a lot of men lose. I shouldn't say a lot of men, but I feel like a larger
Your
percentage.
dad has a nice full head of hair.
He does,
but so does my granddad. Like, because I just said you're gonna
It's
pass that
genetic,
down.
yeah.
It
So it's
is,
just
yeah.
like,
My
I need these are things, you know, like, that you
You
need
gotta
to
think
know.
about.
Like, you
It
have
is.
to, not even like that, but like, especially if like, I want to marry you, because then I may want to have kids with you, and do I want my child to be balding at the same age that you were? Like, it's a possibility that they might, if my genes don't really come in there. Like, you feel
she
me?
gonna say, so
really
does your
come in
family
there.
have
Save the family.
diabetes? Do they have a history of high blood sugar?
Are you not?
Are they
history
bald?
of baldness?
Milk.
Oh,
Milk has
oh,
No, I
oh.
was trying to make the. I was
like, are
getting
you
to
not
the
gonna
joke.
ask some things? Because
I will let my
And it's not,
depression.
person out there know
And
that
that stuff, like, when you're like
chronic
really deep in a
lying.
relationship, you know, like,
Does your daddy be lying?
gambling. Put
Alcohol.
money.
you got any Rolling Stones in your family?
dealing.
Like, what's up?
Oh my God, please let me just sign up this story real fast. And it's gonna be real fast because I can't mention no names. But one time we was at SF, when we lived at SF, and we was at home, and somebody was in our home, and they were on an interview.
I think I know this.
And the person asked the interviewer, asked the interviewee.
Get it together so you can tell these people.
So you can tell these folks.
The interviewer asked the interviewee to describe himself in one word. And the interviewee told the interviewer, well, if I had to describe myself in one word, I would say I was a did you say a rolling? No, not a rolling stone. What did you just say?
I just said
What did you?
I don't remember it.
I'm a rolling stone. Like,
nigga, what?
no, you didn't just say rolling stone.
I did.
There was something else you said.
I don't know.
I wish I remembered this situation because I thought you were going in a completely different scenario. I'm glad you didn't.
I was literally in my room in tears. Like,
You say that.
I know you did not say that to the interview. That you a rolling stone.
You tell her that. So you're not.
I'm not sure he got the job to do in San Francisco.
girl.
You know, wow. Well, creativity. Check.
I'm taking anybody.
But what was you gonna say? I'm sorry. Rolling Stone.
No, it was before the Rolling Stone.
The Rolling Stone is what made me
One
go.
thing I'll say that is a shallow dating requirement for me: your hips can't be or booty cannot be.
Girl, that makes me think of the episode of Girlfriend.
That is just so.
Oh, what happened?
There was a big booty boy in high
It is
school.
inappropriate.
And
He was trying to ideas. He was a big booty nigga in high school.
Aww.
We loved him. He was a bro.
did you pinch his booty?
I probably tried. I don't think he was going for that.
Unless you should not.
What did
Well,
he DM me and say?
Unless you, I was gonna say unless you swing.
He
like
gonna
that.
say, so is you single by it's complicated, or you single with a nigga in jail? Like, what is going on right now?
I need
Oh, I'm hella weak,
cut.
but
Cut.
straight to the chase. Which one? Let me know.
Neither.
Let me know. Damn,
Beaver.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Height.
I was just about to say,
and you know what's so crazy?
Yeah,
what's so crazy is like there's different. I've noticed that there's different types of like levels of tallness. I guess like there's people that have tall legs and there's people who have long torsos. And it's just like I need the long legs.
Or the both, shit.
Or both, but I don't. Yes, I need it to look balanced, but just like I would prefer you to be actually tall than like just long. Like you got short ass. Well, not like you normal height, but like this is long.
Yeah, this is making up 75% of your body. It's just
I definitely want the long legs.
Now it looks like you stone beat.
And I guess if we talking about legs. Keep me away
I feel like those are the men too that
oh
have
my god!
Keep
me away from the chicken legs, the chicken chest. Like I am done with the chicken chest. Like
the bird chest.
I love, and I am not the one to shy away. I love me a skinny nigga. I love me a skinny nigga. I don't know why. I mean I do, but
you know.
Okay. But nah, I feel like. It's this one meme that me and Naomi always be crying. It said like laying on the skinny naked chest is like laying on the porch. It's just like it's so hard. Like it's so hard.
It is.
I would not recommend.
You literally feel all sternum.
Yeah. I would not recommend this fuck.
All ribcage.
But
it ain't me.
Yes, I feel like I ain't that shallow. No more.
Yeah.
If you knew me,
I'm definitely the
oh my god. If you
Aaron
knew
will accept
me,
you with a limp, one eye, and a drug pattern.
So okay. Damn, it went from deeper. It's in hell. We're in hell.
oh my god,
just playing.
that is so fucking funny.
No, but it's just because you aren't. You're like
so
the least judgmental person in just general in life. So
yeah, it's just like personality is cool, and it definitely does mean a lot. But it's just like, and I know you're not saying that looks don't matter at all.
Yeah,
but it's just like. I need to be attracted to you, and I'm like attracted to like fire niggas.
Yeah,
like
she wants a sexy fire. Baby.
He needs to be a Boris Kojo every single time. He needs to be a Nas. That's when I get her.
Yes, and I definitely, you know,
I feel like she's
dealt with niggas.
I feel like you're not really your look is. I feel like lately your look hasn't really been, or preference hasn't really been to go more towards the Boris Kojo like. The light skin, I feel like it's definitely been more chocolate.
I'm more like chocolate.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that
I'm more chocolate rowdy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I was
like, not rowdy, but like, I like them to look a little rough.
Yeah.
Where the hood niggas at?
Where's the hood niggas at? Give me a little, okay? But nah, I definitely feel like, yeah, you gotta be fire. And then, once I'm attracted to you, we can see if the personality is right. But if I'm not attracted to you, then it's not even no need, because then I can't sit and look at you and talk to you.
And I will say though that you definitely need to be more shallow in certain places. Like when we're in the club or whatever, I'm definitely gonna be shallow. Like the only way,
because we're not having a conversation over this music.
Literally, like back in the day, like the only way that you're gonna be able to like pull my hand and get away with it, you have to be fire. You have to be fire. Other than that,
you have to be fire. Don't touch me.
And most of the time, honestly, to be honest with you, I didn't even see if you were fire or not because I'm not even looking back to see. So it has to be on some like I saw you on the way type of thing, or like you were in my peripheral or something. But pretty much, I'm gonna go ahead and say all females went in the club. We're not doing a whole lot of looky backy because it does nothing but get us in trouble.
Make us sad.
It makes us sad because it's. To be honest with you, the ones who are really fire, they're not really out there going after niggas, and especially if we're talking about like the sexy fire babies, they're in the section and they're not coming up to nobody. Like So just I'm not looking back. Stop.
Get off of me.
Get off of me.
Hit him with the Heisman.
Have to hit the Heisman on your homie.
I feel like while what we mentioned is definitely shallow, I feel like in general we didn't have too many things to say.
Yeah, and I think of some other ones. Ooh. I don't like the super short fingernails. I can't.
Ew, you're chewing your fingernails still?
I can't.
Oh my god, I can't.
We can't even get manicures together.
I don't like it.
I can't.
Because you ain't got no nail bed.
I can't. And if I see... because I feel like some people, like genetically, they just have like on top of having shorter actual like nail beds, they have a shorter finger, you know, or this.
I know exactly what you mean, and it looks very.
But for the ones who don't, and they're like that because they chew on their fingers, and if I'm dating you, like, there's no way that I'm even dating you because I promise you, I wouldn't be able to get over it. But
no, because you will never be able to touch the coochie.
Girl, in some alternate universe, if we were to date, the minute that I saw you chew on it, I'm done. I'm throwing up the books. Like, I'm fucking done.
I'm gonna be like,
that'll make me think that you're literally like, I don't know why. I don't know why it's giving bitch. You like to really be sitting there like watching a TV show like. Girl or guy. Yeah, and I'm not even trying to do like, damn, man can't do anything. Like, I'm not sucking on your finger, like, girl.
That's exactly
you know. And so this is for female too. Like, I don't want to see
anyone. So like, damn, guess we can't do nothing. Like,
did you see? I know what you're laughing at. You saw the one like something about niggas going to a birthday dinner. Just don't sit right with me or something.
Okay, no, I was just about to say no. That really was like, okay, can they not? Right. Or the one where, like, oh, they can't bring their friend anything when they're sick or something. Like, damn, they really can't do nothing. It's just a cold world for them. But on the opposite of that end, the ones that are dramatic beyond belief, we can't do nothing, it's just like, no, we're just correcting you. It's just like, your nails collect a lot of dirt. Yeah. It's nasty. Just stop.
It's gross. This is gross as fuck.
Like, although... Speaking of things men can't do, I every once in a while think about the fact that God really was in his bag when he made us the carriers of babies because
but they would not be able to handle that.
Oh my gosh, like, girl. Just the silly shit that they do, like the fighting that they randomly do amongst each other. I don't know.
I feel like they do that though because they're allowed
that freedom
to not, because just like, I feel like there's a lot of rough women, and the women do a lot of things, but obviously their mind changes.
We get rough women.
I just had a flashback, side note, to some of our days, and literally, I don't know, I feel like we talked about the fact that we really used to be in public, and Fallon would be yanking us up,
girl,
putting us in chokeholds, and people
don't say us. Because
say you, Erin wasn't having that shit.
I was not having that shit.
Erin was not. She would fight back for her rights. She was a real woman. I was much more.
I wasn't finna go down with you.
Because I just knew if you settle, it ends faster. Erin, stop stirring.
Girl, no.
This shit, no. That never worked. It made me want to.
I was about to say.
Then she'd be like, "Oh, you're so weak." Like. That'll teach him.
This bitch is trying to live for right now. Okay, if I'll just let her choke me for 3 seconds, she won't try for 18. Like, where's the logic?
No, but
10 seconds in.
I feel like
I'm feeling weak.
I can't.
I hope this Target employee walks back.
You can see it in my eyes,
girl. She used to do this shit at a bar. She used to do this shit at Target, Trader Joe's,
the library,
at the nail salon,
in the elevator, in the car. No matter rain or shine. The same way that Fallon go sleep, Fallon go choke.
Yeah.
Not no more though. It was really
that's
back in the day, but
yeah,
girl, niggas used to do crazy. I know it.
Oh my god! But anyway, like I was saying, there's rough women, are women that are
rough riders.
And they change when they have kids. And I think we get that because we know. I just feel like men, they just don't. They're not lucky because I feel like we're truly the lucky ones. But it's just like, y'all don't even know because y'all don't know. And y'all always, and I think it's always just so funny because it's like, it would be cool, like, if we were the ones, we are the ones. It would have been fine if we were just the only ones to do it and y'all just shut the fuck up. But it's like makes it hard when like y'all want to act like y'all know when y'all really don't. Y'all be the ones like.
You're talking about pregnancy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pregnancy or like cramps or anything. It's just like they always have something to say like, oh, that don't really hurt or. Girl. Childbirth ain't that bad. Like y'all be exaggerating. My baby mama gave birth and it's just like. Y'all don't know.
I will
like, women can die. We
are
injecting
something
birth.
from our body.
I will buckle to my knees if a nigga ever says, nigga, my mama gave birth. Wait. Side note. What's that one video? Side note.
Nigga, my mama gave birth.
Like,
where
yeah.
they're like sitting, they're like online arguing. It's like a guy and a girl, and she's like, you got those shoes from Macy's.
Yeah, I see your mama. They said, broke bitch shop at Macy's.
Like,
Yeah, I see your mama.
She said,
you see my mama.
bro, I know that was a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo from us, but
if you know the app, you know. Comment down below. But
girl, that should have me weak. I'm so
down
sorry.
below one more time.
We want to hear from y'all.
Period.
Nigga, I seen your mama at Macy's. Right, he really squared up on her.
Men will really fight, as they should. Because if I ever have a son, he better
rock with his mama. What the?
But I love it. But also, some of y'all mamas be having the game real fucked up, and you need to check her before, because mamas can get it too.
Mamas can definitely get it. You better get it for her.
Like, obviously, you know, at least for me, there's definitely respect for elders in general, but especially if you're my dude and it's your mother. Definitely
my
gonna have
dude.
my man, my bae.
Boo.
Okay. So, if I'm fucking with you, and like, obviously there's going to be a certain extra level of respect for your mother, but again, if she's being blatantly disrespectful, especially if it's something like she's in my car or my home,
that's a whole nother topic, because
you better get it for I do.
You better get it for I do. You better get it for I do.
Because I'm a hood of feelings.
And that would really suck. I would really hate to have drama with, or like beef with my husband family. Like, how fucking draining. How draining. Okay, but what were you about to say about the, it's probably long gone, but the men, not men being pregnant, us being pregnant, and men probably not being able to handle that shit.
I don't know. I probably said all I need to say, because if I didn't, I forgot.
Have you seen the little TikTok trend, though, that, like, wives will put, like, a little belt around their husband's waist, and they can, like, turn it up to levels, and it's supposed to be the same experience as having cramps or, like, giving birth?
I have seen those, yeah. And they can't take it, and so many women are like, that's nothing.
Literally. Like, these are my regular period cramps. We're on level 4, bitch.
We are on, like,
Get it together. Y'all can never.
Y'all could never. Honestly, I like the ones too. I don't know if you've seen where they're like putting a full size watermelon like in saran, wrapping it around or duct taping it to them, and it's just like even getting up, rolling out of bed.
Oops, dropped your phone.
Gotta tie my shoe. Let me bend in between.
Oh my god.
They be like, "Whoa, this is what y'all experience." Like,
it's just like, now let's also.
Do you want to fight? Like, what about
you're holding this child now that it's in the world? Does this feel like something you'd want to push through a tiny hole?
Okay.
What? Come on now. Come on. Push it through your urethra.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, exactly. And I think
one of the things that hurt all the males watching this right now.
And it should. And I think one thing that also hurts me is the fact that we are inching even closer. Actually, I think they have male contraceptive,
yeah, they do.
Outside of condoms. Birth control, male birth control available. And it's just like, it's crazy that y'all won't take a shot, but you expect us to be on top of it? The blasphemy. You don't really care. You want to be pregnant. And I wish I could just give it to you, because it's simple that you would even put us in a position like that.
And that's not on that. But at the end of the day, God made the right decision.
He knew what to do.
Because y'all really wouldn't be able to handle.
Truly.
We are the superior.
We are and that's that.
And that is on that.
That's that. Really.
Okay.
Ooh.
Before
they almost got me.
Who have?
Before we wrap up the show, I know we're easing into summer. What are our summer do's and don'ts? Because I feel like this is we got to be hyped this summer, not just me.
I feel like
everybody. We back on the streets, y'all.
I have a lot of do's.
Vaccinated vacation.
Just summer dudes, just really going with the flow, being with the shits. Like, that is just like my motto of the summer. Just like being with the shits. Like, whatever happens. Like, I'm ready to turn. Literally, I'm ready to turn up.
No,
like,
be living it up.
Hey, do I do? Literally, like, I'm ready to turn up. But, no, real dudes.
I mean, that's a real dude.
Yeah, that's a real deal. Because literally, vacation. Do that.
Vacation.
Stunt. Do that.
Go out. Like, I feel like even, like, just go out with your friends. Going out to brunch. Going out to drinks. Yes. Just going out and doing things. Like,
we love us some dinner and drinks.
We love us.
Victor was just saying the other day, like, y'all be going to dinner and drinks often. Like, we love
it.
Do.
It is part of our love.
It's a love language. Feed us and give us some drinks. But every time I think, now why? Because we really do be forgetting our card. Like, okay, well, let's do this. Girl. But also, again, do it. Because, again, one thing that, and obviously with respect to everybody's situation, but money comes and goes. And if you are in a position to live a little, I say live. Because COVID should have taught you, there is
I'm always gonna live. I'm gonna live and I'm gonna spend. Like, that is just one thing about me, and I'm just so tired of it. Cause like, I just love myself so much. Once I know, I was just thinking like, I really get drunk and like I make speeches about other people, but I really be getting drunk and make speeches about myself.
I was thinking about that the other day. Like when we were in Miami.
There were three different.
For my birthday, there were three different times that this bitch was like, wait, guys, can I just
full on announcement
that I just really love that I
and I'm just such the best at.
Like.
And the sun, here it is, right on my ass. It's setting.
But I love it, like, obviously,
she loves we. Not
Z. You love that you love yourself.
You want to baby. Please say the baby.
No, yeah, I really do get drunk and give speeches about myself, but nonetheless.
That one took her.
Live your life, because that's one of the things that she loves about herself.
Okay.
That's what she's going with that one.
So,
just live your life. No, word to Sweetie though. It's a pretty bitch summer. Get lit, free drinks, fake numbers. And when I say fake numbers, ladies, make it simple for yourself. Just rock that last digit or that first digit. Because Erin used to love doing dumb shit like giving them my number. Why? I don't want to hear from her.
Literally, I was just in traffic, and I'm just driving down the street, minding my business, and some nigga pulls up on the side of me. It's him in the passenger seat, his bitch in the driver's seat.
Excuse me?
Oh,
his friend in the back seat. And he's the one bumping his gams. Like, he's like, what up, girl? What you want? Da-da-da. Like, you all up in that car. I see you with the glasses on, like, faded down. Like, I got the bottle, and I'm like,
why?
Girl,
that's his lady.
He has said it. Like, this my girl, we about to do this. I'm like, girl. And she was like, shut up. Like, just joking. I'm just like, girl, like, he turned up.
Roll his window up and put the kitty locks on.
And then he goes say, like, this my girl right here, though. But my man in the back ain't got no girl. So, you trying to be his girl? Girl, I was like, green light. The light turned green, and I literally winked.
To add to that, there are really females out there who would take up upon that opportunity.
Oh my
God.
God.
See it as an opportunity, and they would be down.
I am the female, so what the fuck? Well, it never went out, something like that. But I was smashing down the street one time. I think I was on Broadway, and I was smashing down the street, and it was this fire ass nigga smashing right down the street with me. And we saw the red light, and it was just like, oh my God, why can we both be smashing down the street?
I love the women that are more like, I love when women are outgoing in that way. Again, she's not me, but
it has to be certain niggas. It has to be certain niggas. Literally, like, fire niggas. Yeah. Stop it. Like, you weak niggas, y'all can't do that, and the panties be wet. It's just not happening. Yeah. But nonetheless, I gave him Naomi's number while I was on the phone with Naomi because she was on the phone with me as he's doing all this. He asked my number, I gave him Naomi's, and then it was like, oh, well, you messed up my number anyway. I was just like, great.
Wonderful.
But yeah, I never thought about dropping the last one.
Yeah, it's so simple to me.
Yeah.
You know?
But at this point, I really got to the point where I would tell somebody
like
now. So I don't get fake numbers anymore.
Which, because I just don't get it.
Brings me into my don'ts. Let's leave, and I mean this with every ounce of my chest. stop grabbing me in the club.
Girl.
Don't fucking touch me. I mean that. Like, especially if you feel me resisting and walking away, holding onto my wrist, you don't know me, and I smell too good. Don't touch me.
And don't put your hot ass breath down my neck either, bitch.
Or your spit.
I
just don't want any of it.
I don't think I look approachable in the club, and I love it. But I don't think I look approachable because nobody grabs my arm or puts their breath on me and talks to me, and it's wonderful. But so many people are randomly asking like, "Why are you frowning?" And it's just like, "Oh, I'm really just looking. I'm really just like, I don't know. I guess I have a natural frown, but I also be having my glasses on, so it's like it also gives like a bougie effect. But just like
you and I both have resting bitch face.
Don't talk to me because it's giving what it needs to give.
Yeah,
it's literally giving what it needs to give because I'm literally giving the don't talk to me. If you're fire in the club and I want you to talk to me, you'll know. But other than that,
which also brings me to my next point, and I mean this on behalf of myself, but any other woman that's ever experienced, don't ask me shit if it's on behalf of your man. I don't
leave that.
My man wants to know if you want to dance. I don't hear anything past my man. Bye. Get away from me. We are grown. If he has something to say to me, he can walk up over here. If he's that scared, he already knows what it is. And that's really where it ends.
And also, ew. Don't even come and talk to me, even if you thought for a second to tell your homeboy to come and talk to me. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's giving corny. It's giving 7th grade. It's giving 2011. It's giving It's giving gross. Don't ever do it. Don't ever do it. Also, some of my don'ts they can actually kind of be do's, but some of my don'ts are pertaining to us ladies. Well, I guess skin in general, but one of them is don't be outside in your winter shade. Buy that summer foundation. Allow yourself out with maybe the winter/spring shade for a week or two or whatever, but your skin gonna change, boo boo. And you need to get onto the new foundation.
Yeah, and Sephora's opening back up to do the swatchings. Just so you know.
And to hop on that, just to hop on that, everyone, it's the sunscreen.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's the sunscreen for me,
and
like,
and
not just your face. I want to remind everybody we've got skin everywhere else as well.
Okay, it's the body too.
Yeah,
like get that body.
Neutrogena has a great spray as far as the smell and the fact that it doesn't leave an overcast on your body as far as being black.
You know, I got this from my esthetician. I got this spray on what's it called? Sunscreen for your face, where like if you're wearing makeup you can spray it on, because you're really supposed to be wearing it every 2 hours. She's like, literally after 2 hours it's like you didn't even put it on at all. And I brought it to Miami, but I honestly forgot to use it that much. I think I used it like 1 or 2 times.
We were drunk.
Yikes.
So
we were definitely don't forget to wear your SPF. Do take that time off. Do call out and go hang out with your friends. Like, I'm not saying do it all the time, whatever. Don't get yourself fired.
Live a little. Like Fal
but
said.
Literally, like, these jobs could care less about you. Like, we are literally so irreplaceable to these jobs. It don't fucking matter. So go, girl, call out. Let the manager have a fucking attitude, whatever. But you don't have fun with your homegirls, like, or whoever you out with.
Bye.
Take that time, girl, because like you were saying earlier, life is short. Like, we spent a year in, and outside of even if we didn't, it's just like, what life the fuck? Fuck these jobs, girl. Fuck these jobs.
We work way too much anyways as Americans.
They do not give a fuck.
Dudes, I want to see more black women living in luxury.
Yeah.
I love to see black women in vacation, on vacation, in villas with their designer bags and their designer outfits.
Pop that telly out.
Giving us the hair, the life, the live, the love. All of it.
Laugh.
The fashion.
Giving us the fashions, giving the girls what they need. Literally.
Literally love. But all right, y'all. Thank you for watching another episode with us. Comment down below what.
Comment down below.
I know it's only one way.
It's only one way, but comment down below. Let us know how you felt about this episode, and we'll be back next with another episode. But this time we'll have a surprise for you. So stay tuned.
Bye, y'all.
All right.